Somebody's agree. What's up, fellas? Yo. So looks like we are live. Welcome to the live stream, Arm Wrestling fans. I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News, and today we are going to cover two topics mainly. Number one, Levan again actually being mad at Devon for obvious reasons, and number two, Larry Wheels going to over the top tournament in Australia. And I have one request for you: if you have joined this live stream after a few minutes, or if you are watching it after it has already ended, then please switch to 1.5x speed. For doing that, you simply have to click on the screen, click on settings and playback speed. Increase it to 1.5x. It will save your time. You will be able to watch the entire stream without leaving it in the middle, and it is going to save your time. It is going to help me as well. So with that being said, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much, and let's start the live stream. Clerks 93, Big Frank, Chris Ireland, Levan Gasparini, F. Bowen, the Arm Wrestling Opinion best news channel in town. Thank you very much, brother. Anyone buy the pay-per-view? Is it good? No, I have not bought it yet, but I heard from Jake Ward that Larry's matches are about, or the super heavy division is about 4 hours away from now, 4 hour 25 minutes away from now. So I'm going to buy it after I wake up. I just came home from my night shift, my job. That is why I was 4 minutes late. Sorry for that. Big Frank, what up, yo man? Let me just switch it over the top of chat. So yeah, fine. Daniel Urich in the house. Welcome, brother, welcome. Big Frank, Clerks 93. Todd Ham. Todd Ham is a member of my channel for how many months? I don't know. Yellow, I think more than 2 months. Hey guys, what's up, Todd Ham? Thank you very much for your support. And I changed my setup. Maybe it is not too bad. The background, the switchboards, because that switchboard in the other room got burned, so I was not able to use the ring light and charger for my laptop. I had to switch it. Fenry S in the house. Pradeep, please help Engin. His channel got demonetized. Yes, we did work it out. So we were discussing a review appeal video with Engin, and I advised him few suggestions. I told Engin that I'm going to write an entire kind of script or bullet points at least for you to make a review video about your channel, appeal video about your channel. But he told me in the morning when I woke up that he has already appealed. He already applied with his own video, and YouTube did not accept. They told Engin that you have been using most of the content from other channels, which is a total lie. Engin has more than 100 videos, and he has probably used 3-4 videos from other channels in which he himself is speaking, or the other guys are speaking about him and with their permission, and YouTube told him that you're stealing others' content. That is just absurd. Todd Ham, hi there. Pradeep, hello brother. Is the pay-per-view only on an app? I think it is on through a website. I really want to see Matty versus Lachlan, Larry Poll. Yes, I want to see Larry versus Ryan Bowen in the beginning, as fresh as possible. Watch my... Man, that is a huge link. I'm not sure if it is going to work or not. Let me try to paste it in the comments. Yes, I think it is going to work. So the pay-per-view link has been posted in the comments. If you want to purchase the pay-per-view, it is going to be $10 US for you. It is raining outside. Please mind if you are hearing any crazy noises. What did Levan say? Levan... So actually, I wanted to ask you guys as well about that. I watched Levan's video, and he saying that he wants to eat Canadian meat. He wants old Canadian meat, not young with bones as well. He's going to... Of course, he said it in a funny way. But Devon made it sound like he was angry during Engin's live stream. I did not get to watch Engin's live stream because it was like 2-3 a.m. for me. I slept at around 2 a.m. my time, and the live stream had not started at that time. So of course it was after that time, and I woke up at around 5 a.m, 5:30. So the live stream was exactly between those two timings for me. And Engin has made that live stream unlisted or private. I asked him, he said he's going to publish it in parts on his channel. So I only got to watch the first part. And Devon was saying that Levan was really mad at him. He said that in Georgia people would kill him for calling him what Devon called him on his channel, 415 pound. So actually Levan did tell about his weight, that he's around 400 pounds right now, 180 kilos, 181 kilo with full clothes. Great job today, SG Records. SG Records in the house. Todd Ham, thank you. Yeah, I did not get to watch. So Engin told me that it was around 3.5 hours live stream. Is it true, Roman? And Roman, so SG Records, the name of the owner of this channel is Roman, and he was translating Levan's segment. Levan was doing good without the translation as well, and Devon was really mad at you, Roman. He was saying that Levan, Engin and some other guy, they were trying to bore me to death. Big Fred, 398 pounds cat. I'm going to say it cat. Did it get cut off for anyone? My live stream or Engin's live stream? I hope not mine. Yeah, great job translating. I only got 20 minutes. Yes, it was a really long live stream. Devon has some Canadian meat for him. Alright, Daniel. Right. Meat with bowls. The chat is getting naughty. I saw some, but it was hard with the translating. No offense, SG. I know you are doing your best. SG, I also saw the first part of the live stream, about 30-35 minutes, that Engin posted on his channel. And I would say that you were taking a really, really long time. Engin also mentioned that are you just translating or asking your own questions? Because you should have kept it as short as possible. I know it was a kind of a fanboy moment for you as well. You were talking, maybe I'm assuming, with Levan for the first time. So anyone would do that. If I were in your place, I would be doing the same. I would be asking my own questions to Levan Saginashvili. But you could have kept it short. For me, it is okay. Like for Devon, it wasn't okay. Like I never watch live streams live. I watch them after they have ended, because I have to watch all the live streams, almost all, except for the ones on Uncle John's and Beerman's channel, because they are just going 3-4 hours, 5 hours every day. I do not have that much time to watch. But almost all the other live streams I have to watch, and I watch them at 2x speed. And if there is a translation, I just skip the translation part to save time. Crazy Gaming. Has Over the Top started? Yes, I think the lightweight classes are going on right now. Engin's. Okay, you were talking about Engin's live stream. I did not get to watch it. All I did was to translate what Levan said. Okay. Engin's channel. Wait, what happened to your channel, SG Records? YouTube killed your main channel. Yes, it did. I never watch live streams. Makes sense. I'm assuming it is to save time. But usually if I'm watching some other video and I see that Engin Thursday is going live, I wait for about 30 minutes. So I complete the videos that I'm watching or anything that I'm doing, and after that I go over to that live stream and switch to 2x speed, and then usually I catch up with the stream by the time it ends. Because for me, I have to watch everything from the beginning. I do not want to ask any questions or post any comments that have been answered previously in the live stream. So if somebody is going live already for 40 minutes, I'm not going to ask any questions, because I have that doubt in my mind that that question may be answered in the beginning of the live stream. So I have to watch it completely from the beginning so that I don't post a comment or question that doesn't make much sense. It's okay. I think Levan felt comfortable talking this afternoon. Okay. Trust me guys, Levan was speaking a lot. You could tell whenever I started to translate, Levan was adding something to, so I had to stop and wait until Levan finished his point. So of course I don't think I will be in a situation like this where I have to translate from Hindi to English, because I'm not seeing right now any Indian arm wrestler being invited to such a stage where I have to translate for him. But if I was doing that job, I would be having a notebook for sure. Like if somebody is using long sentences, I need to write keywords so that I can remember all they said, and a few words up and down you can add of your own. You do not have to translate exactly in quotation marks. You cannot do that. Me too, just joking, okay? About not watching live streams. We appreciate SG Records. Olang, hi, what is your thought about Dennis' latest interview? So I just downloaded the Dennis interview today morning. I haven't watched it yet. So Dennis agreed to have auto strap. That is amazing. That is interesting. I heard that yesterday also. I do not like that rule. Dennis agreed. That's interesting. Roman, he would have never described it as much if you were not able to translate. True. Will you make a video that summarizes the video with Levan and Engin? It is too long. First, I have to watch that entire video. I did not get. So I slept for only three and a half hours, and exactly during that time frame, Engin was live. J Dubs Peak. So I will do that. I was thinking about doing that, but for that I have to watch it. Crazy Gaming. Maybe I'll ask Engin for a link of that interview. I'm curious to see Larry Fresh versus Ryan. Yes, I want to see Larry beat Ryan Bowen. Have you ever noticed right hand grows faster than left? For me, it may be left because I'm left dominant. YouTube been shadow banning me from certain channels that I'm cool with, and now YouTube doing Engin in. That is really bad. I think that the Larry Bowen thing is going to be interesting. Yes, but they're doing some seeding. So the organizer of the event, he told us that since Larry Wales is number one in Dubai, flight takeoff guys, please mind it. Since Larry Wheels is number one in Dubai, he has to be seeded, and he will not be facing other seeded arm wrestlers, which I'm sure Ryan Bowen is one of them. So he will not be facing Ryan for at least for first couple of rounds. This is what I'm getting. You think Levan's lack of table time gonna hurt him? No, I don't think so. Maybe Devon's excessive table time is going to hurt him. Yes, I know Devon is peaking with weights inside the gym, but if he had one guy like Dave Chaffee or someone else to peak on the table as well, that would have been really, really amazing. And Levan did mention in his latest video that he uploaded yesterday, that or today maybe, that he just started training. His shooting for the movie has just finished, so he will be training now, and he's already about 90%, I think he said in Engin's interview. 90% compared to his top form. You think Levan, okay. Floss or die. I'm dating an Indian girl and I'm white and her parents hate me. What do I do? Ask her what you should do. How can I tell you? Do whatever she tells you to do. And if you're not okay with that, then don't do what she tells you to do. Do what you're already doing. I think you're doing okay. Coach Ray the Terrible. Like against Todzilla, should Devon get a tag partner to make it fair? I don't know what you mean. Devon can beat Todzilla on his own. This is what I'm assuming. Big Frank. So Levan is alright starting in his straps now. Just not 30 seconds bleed. There is not going to be any bleed in 30 seconds. What Levan should be worried about is after 30 seconds. And I'm not so sure. Bill Collins was saying that you have to attempt to take a grip. So what does that mean? Is that a foul if you are not attempting to take a grip? And is that a foul if you are not attempting to take a grip? Then why there was only one foul in 5 minutes in the round 1 with John Brzezinski? Like, it is quite clear. Inside the straps, the order is if you are not taking a grip, there is no 30 seconds in the straps. Straight away you have to follow referee's command. And if you are not attempting to take a grip, then it is a foul. So why there was only one foul in 5 minutes before the match started? I cannot do that simple math. Devon will beat Levan. It's going to happen. Levan has not experienced the fight or the technically sound arm wrestling that Devon will bring. Levan won't know what to do. Big Papa Pumpkin. I'm not sure if Levan has not experienced. Levan is what, 6-8 times world champion. So I'm quite sure he has experienced many experienced technical arm wrestlers over there. Gennady Kvikvenia being one of them, his own countryman, his training partner. Unfortunately, I think Dave hates Devon more than anyone else, so he burned that bridge long ago. Possible. If the match will be stopped somewhere, how Devon will finish the match? So Devon has that power. Michael Todd does not have that power. If if Devon stops someone in a king's move, he can just stay under the table in that king's move, and he can just bring his opponent without getting up. But with Michael Todd, since his arm is weaker than Devon, you may have seen that Michael once stops someone in the king's move, he then needs to bring him back to the center while still being in a under the table king's move. Then he has to quickly look for an opportunity or a mistake from the opponent to get back behind his shoulder and press immediately. Devon does not have to do that. We have seen from Devon that Devon can pin the opponents while still being in that under the table position because his arm is strong enough. And Devon is going to bleed Levan really, really fast if the match stops. He will not, maybe he does not even need to have a press to finish the match like Michael needs to, because he is going to bleed him out. If Devon can stop a human freight train, he always has an opening. Todd Hutchings just had a match against two people at the same time. Yes, I did watch that. Curtis Cameron and Brian Beto. Both were attempting to take a grip. Neither were satisfied though. So, Levan Saginashvili, as someone mentioned in the comments, he told in his recent video that he agrees to the 30-second strap rule, and if Devon wants, they do not even need to waste those 30 seconds. They can straight away go to straps. He was saying that people think just because Dave Chaffee couldn't slip from me, it means like he was saying that he didn't let Dave Chaffee slip from him, so people are assuming that he is weak inside the straps, which is truly not the case. He is going to feel even more comfortable inside the straps because otherwise people run away from him trying to get a slip. And inside the straps, there is no running away. He can engage his full power. Chris Ireland. Levan is saying he does is training exclusively weight training. Opposite of John's thoughts on training. Gonna be interesting if Devon can expose Levan with his strap trickery. Let's see how that goes. I think the strength that Levan is possessing and bringing to the table, that level of a strength cannot be trained on the tables only. Like maybe that 100 kg bicep curls that Levan is doing, maybe that level of training is necessary to bring that level of strength to the table. Pedro Martins. Devon can win if he got 310 plus pounds. Okay, let's see that. Devon is not so sure that he can be that heavy. Maybe 300 pounds will be the peak for Devon. But this time he's way more leaner. He's already 277 pounds and he looks really lean. He also has abs this time, even at 277 pound weight. And it happens with everyone, pancake or not pancake. Once you bulk up to a certain weight, first time you're really fat at that weight. But if you cut down or for any reason you go down in weight and then you try to go back up to that weight while still working out, you are almost always leaner at that old weight that you were once before, and you were very fat at that time. Next time you're always leaner. Make it fair. Devon needs another person, 2 versus 1. Okay, you're talking about that match. Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Austin C. Lachlan says he thinks people underestimate Australians and that Larry will have some tough matches. Of course, Larry can have some tough matches, but like Ryan Bowen was saying that there are probably 12 guys that can beat Larry Wheels. Of course, there are not 12 guys in Australia who can beat Larry Wheels. Maybe overall in that tournament, if other guys, high-level arm wrestlers are also coming to the scene, coming to the event, then maybe 12 guys can beat Larry Wheels, but for sure not more than 4-5 guys. I'm not sure if 4 guys can beat Larry Wheels in Australia. Can Ryan Bowen beat Larry Wheels in a tournament? Maybe not. I won't be sure if Larry is able to pin Ryan Bowen in first round. Of course, I think Ryan Bowen will beat Larry Wheels in a super match, but I'm not quite sure about that in just a single round in a tournament. Jordan Davis, Ryan Bowen speaks really highly of Jordan Davis. And what happened to Jordan against Stoika Bogdan? Jordan lost badly. Like it wasn't even close. And Stoika is what? I don't think he's top 10. I don't think he's top 15 in the world. And there was levels gap between these two. And the other guy is not even top 10. He was kind of matching with I'm assuming from that video I just got to see, I think, one round, the Dallas Langston versus Stoika Bogdan match. And so they were I think Stoica defeated him. I got that from Ryan Bone's video, and but they were close. It was not like a one-sided match. So Stoica Bogdan is not like a WAF podium finisher or top 5 in the world at his weight, and there was levels, many levels gap between him and Jordan Davis. So there we have it. I don't think the level of arm wrestling in Australia is really high. I don't think that, except for one Lachlan Adair. He, I think, is a high level arm wrestler. Todd Ham, Devon doesn't need any more weight. It is going to be all about trickery, bastard, smart bastard, coefficient. Possible. Beto, I doubt Devon would agree to start in the strap even if Levan agrees to. He'd want that 30 seconds to test the waters. And this is why Devon is going to get hated by some people for these comments. Like Devon was saying that you should have a right to the strap if you want it. So should your right come only after 30 seconds, or should you have the right straight away? I think if it is a right, you should have it straight away. So if Levan asks for the strap straight away, Devon should have to agree for that, because he himself said that you have the right to the straps. So let's see how that goes. Larry has never heard of Vegemite. Not sure I would ever trust him. I have also not heard. What does that word mean? Larry needs not to gas out. If he does, then he won't make it very far. I think he is going to gas out after one long round. Let's see what is the match when he gets that long round. Match 3, match 2, match 1. We don't know. Akash Chopra, where are you now, bro? West Bengal. In Australia, only Lachlan would be a favorite over Larry Wheels in 1 or 2 round match. Yes, I agree. I think Lachlan will be favorite in any round super match, but I'm not sure about the other guys. Levan shouldn't be so worried. That big guy, Matavarangi Hetta Morris, can he beat Larry Wheels? I will not say that for sure. He has a king's move. Maybe he's going to bleed Larry out in a super match, but can he do that in a tournament? I would not bet on Hetta Morris beating. No, sorry. I just mentioned the New Zealand guy. I was talking about the other tall guy. Marcus Attirai. Sorry, my bad. Matavarangi Hetta Morris, I think he's going to comfortably beat Larry Wheels. I was talking about Marcus Attirai, the tall guy with Ryan Bowen. I don't think he can beat Larry Wheels in round 1. Levan is not worried at all. Hit that like, American made 17. Thank you very much, brother. I need those likes. In Australia, okay. Levan shouldn't be so worried and afraid. He's 415 pounds, 400, and stronger than ever. 90% of what he has been. Also, he told Devon to use both hands, so what's the problem? No need to be insecure, BPJ. He didn't literally mean that, using both hands. What did I miss? AB, we discussed what Levan Saginachuli's thoughts are about Devon Ladd, why he is so mad, because he believes that it is not okay to call someone a pussy in his country, and he'll be killed for that. This is what I got from the Devon Ladd video. BPJ, it's just laughable that you think that Levan is worried or scared. Big Frank, Australian Tom Haviland, 6'8". Yeah, Ryan was mentioning that guy. 400 pounds, should start training. Ryan should hold his hand for a few minutes. I don't know why Engin took his live stream down, but I was there. I translated everything, and Levan didn't look worried about his match. Yeah, maybe Levan would benefit from going straight to the straps so he doesn't gas out. Man, Engin could have done that live stream on my channel. He could have taken all the revenue. I would have transferred it to him in advance, and my channel would have grown. But yes, let's hope his monetization comes back. Oh man, I'm late by 30 minutes. I'm already going for 30 minutes? 24 minutes, 20 seconds. Okay. SG Records, maybe he will edit it a bit, though I'm not sure since it was 3 hours. Yes. Yeah, I contacted Engin. He said that he's going to post it part by part. National food condiment of Australia. Okay. Masala. Big frag. Are any Indians watching? Please mention in the comments. Joseph Williams, Pradeep is so handsome with 3 hearts on a face. I don't know what to call that emoji, but thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it. Engin will probably divide the live stream into parts. Yes, Andreas. Kriakopoulos. Did I pronounce your name right? I'm thinking about doing a video about pronouncing most of the wrongly pronounced names. Like, I think that video is going to get good views. How to pronounce Levan Saginashvili. There is already a video about that. SG Records, please tell me in the comments if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Levan Saginashvili. So I have heard that the more emphasis should be given on Shvili, not Vili. So Levan Saginashvili. Is this the correct pronunciation? Please let me know. And Andreas Kriakopoulos. I'm not sure. I would say 50-50 I'm pronouncing that name correctly. Please let me know as well. Yes, I agree, but I'm saying maybe. Okay. BPJ. Well, it seems some words really hurt and offended him deeply, like he is fragile and emotionally unstable. It is about culture as well. It is okay in North American community, in that culture, to abuse someone or use any words that they want. But trust me, it is not okay in Asian or maybe even in European countries. Hello Pradeep, what's up Dweeder? Thank you very much for joining. I'm doing great, brother. Tordham, it was cultural differences. Yes, Tordham mentioned it correctly. And Devon isn't particularly sensitive to those things as well, we know. As we will know. Okay, we well know what I'm doing, man. Seba Kane. What do you think the percentage chance is that Levan can beat Devon if Devon really used 2 hands? 0. I don't think Levan can do that then. If Levan and Dave went to the strap, do you think Dave could manage a pin? No, I don't think so, AB. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Levan said, okay. Patrick R. Hindustan. Yes, from New Delhi. Dweeder. Okay, you're Indian. Gaurav Ratan, Bangalore, India. Mera Bharat Mahan, Dweeder. Good. What are the odds that Levan is able to survive the heart attack he will likely suffer by the end of this year's? Andy Nelson. So you are just, I'm assuming, either trolling or just a huge fanboy that just wants to attack the other guy no matter what. Like how people attacked Denis Siplenkov. Denis was the most loved arm wrestler. Nobody used to hate Denis. Everybody knew that he's using whatever he's using, the steroids, arms, whatever he was using. Everybody knew, but somehow everyone realized it after Denis beat Devon. And you can watch under the comments that people literally want Denis to die now, because people are mentioning that Denis will die soon. Same comments are going to be there for Levan as well. And they knew that Denis is using that. But since he defeated Devon, he got a really high level of hate that he truly didn't deserve. And I think my friend Andy Nelson is one of them, who is going to comment if Levan beats Devon, who is going to claim that Levan is not going to live more than 1 or 2 years. Do you follow Bald and Bankrupt? Patrick R. No, I don't. Andy, just a little bitter. His boy Devon gonna lose. Chris Mathis. Adnan Rawachde. Hello Pradeep. Hello brother. Austin C. deleted something. Yes Pradeep, that's correct. See, I got it. Most of the Indians, I believe almost all of them can pronounce the Asian and European names correctly, because there are a lot of similarities between European languages and Indian languages as well. Why the stream is down? Engin made it private for some reason. I didn't ask him the reason. Oh my god, I pronounced Andreas' name correctly. That is right. See, I'm the man while it comes to pronunciations. There are a lot of American names that I cannot pronounce, but I think I will do okay with the Asian and European names. Is Levan using a CPAP to sleep? What does that mean? Hope so. Trust me, it ain't okay here in USA either. Could get you shot. Okay. That's good to hear. Devon is ahead of the mind games for sure. He got him where he wanted. How can you say that? We have seen only one video from Levan till now. And people were claiming even before that video that Devon has already won the battle games. How can we say that if we have not seen Levan speak, not even for once? The arm wrestling opinion, they're just making hype for the match. I doubt Levan even cares. That is definitely possible. Joseph Williams, if you could choose one person in the arm wrestling community to collab with, who would it be? It would be nice to see you travel and document everything. So collab, you're saying meet in person. I've already done 2 interviews with Devon. He's always awesome. Larry Wheels, I would like to collab with Larry Wheels. Big Frank, you know it, brother. And that way. Okay. Devon knows exactly that it's not okay to call someone a pussy in these regions. He was in Afghanistan. He shouldn't complain if he gets any death threats or even worse. Ben Young. Gene Crobel. Steroids versus straps. Which has more advantage? Both. That is a really deep question. I'm not sure if I'm able to answer that or not. What do you think about Hermes versus Chaffee? Interesting match. From the looks of the Cordecha versus Dave Chaffee match, anybody would claim that Chaffee is going to destroy Hermes, but maybe we can see something different, because Cordecha can still lose while he has taken someone's wrist. Hermes Gasparini doesn't lose if he has taken your wrist. So while Chaffee can still defeat Cordecha even like this with just his pronation and his wrist compromise with his side pressure, I do not think that he can do that to Hermes Gasparini. Sticks and stones will break your bones. What do you think? Usually these sentences end with something with feminists, if I'm correct, if I remember it correctly. On Paul Italia's video, Jerry said, but yeah, Dave Chaffee for now is definitely going to be the favorite. Hermes should be the underdog. On Paul Italia's video, Jerry said that he wants Hermes. Are you going to make a video on it? Austin C, I am the one who is literally making that match happen. It was a dream match for me. It is a dream match for me. I contacted Jerry. I told him that these are the matches that I want. I invited him on my channel, on my interview, and I said that, yo Jerry, this is the match that I want to see. I think that this is going to be a grinder. What do you think about this match? And Jerry said, yeah, he likes Hermes. And I was saying that you may be the only top guy in North America who likes Hermes Gasparini. And he said that yes, that match will be interesting. After that, I contacted Hermes Gasparini through his buddy Isa, and he translated my video. Hermes also said that he would also like to have a match with Jerry. Then I messaged Adam Silver, then I messaged Don Idris, then I messaged Larry Wheels that please make that match happen, and possibly that match will be happening at King of the Table. If that match really happens, I am going to take full credit for that, shamelessly. What do you think about Hermes versus, okay, read that. Josh Colbert. Josh is Indian name also, so it is Josh for you. The Indian word, it is not a name, it is a word in India, Josh, which calls what is the English word for Josh? Energy, something like that. I'm not getting the exact word, but yeah, it is not a name, different word. Joshi is a surname, Josh is a different word, and Josh, as your name is, it is different. That's the side effect of facing Devon Larratt. You have to take so much PDs, you might die in a few months. Jonathan, I'm not sure what you're saying. 113 people watching online. Please like the video, guys, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Arm wrestling news won't disappoint you. Almost one video every day. Nobody cares for Jerry now, bro. No, Jerry is training right now really seriously. Yeah, it's scary that Levan is carrying that much weight. Tim Bresnan says the last time Levan was near 400 pounds, he couldn't walk on the sidewalk uphill, which is understood, which is kind of understood. Tim was worried. I'm quite surprised that Tim was able to walk. Because Tim was also really heavy, about 330 pounds, I think. I want to see Jerry compete against somebody just to see how strong he really is. Yeah, we have seen that in the past, but yes, you're right, I agree that Jerry is almost 50 now, 48, 49. I think Jerry is over 50, I'm not sure. So he needs to, I think, kind of climb that ladder once again if he still wants to claim that he's at the top even now. Andres is saying, well, before King of the Table 1 match, people were commenting under Michael Todd's comment section that he will lose to Devon and he will end up taking his life because of depression. Yes, I did read those comments. King of the Table 4 undercard. What do you mean by undercard? I don't think there is going to be any undercard. It is all hype for the match, nothing more. Irakli versus Todzilla, who wins? Really, really difficult match, really. Like, if you don't want to do a lot of digging, if you don't really trust your own opinions, your own predictions, thoughts going into the match, your opinions, you should go with Todzilla for sure. And I think this is one of the most difficult matches to guess. Irakli can for sure pin Todzilla, for sure. Can he do that 3 times? Really difficult to say that. Are you disappointed RVJ backed out? Yes. And I did mention after that in my video that how are the organizers, the sponsors going to work with RVJ in the future, because he just backed out of the match for no big reason. King of the Table 3, King of the Table 4. And after I released that video, few hours after that, or maybe next day, RVJ released one more video, and in that video he talked about no disrespect for the organizers, the sponsors. He did address that organizers, King of the Table guys issue in that, because it is quite clear. If I am an organizer, King of the Table, and that match is being hyped up really well, and at the end some athlete just backs out of the match because it is not viable for him anymore, the business deals are better than this match, I am for sure not going to invite that guy one more time for my event. In the straps, Chafee will bust his wrist back. Okay. Yeah, feminists invented sticks and stones. Bishop arm wrestling. Okay. Jerry versus Hermes would be great. Larry said he has never seen OTT. Over the top. Yeah, I did see that on Ryan's live stream. He's at over the top too. How is it possible to beat Levan if you can't break his wrist? I mean, his wrist is huge. Yeah. Jerry the Tongue Carrot versus Hermes, always laughing, Gasparini. MMT likes Hermes now. At that time he didn't, when I did the interview. He like his fire. MMT was crazy MF 10 years ago. Right. Stacks, Hermes doesn't want Jerry right now. He wants Alex and Dave before him. He is prioritized. Yeah. So Hermes is quite clear. Even though people are saying that right now maybe Hermes you can beat Alex Cordecha, because when you faced him you were about 120 kilos and right now you are almost 130. Maybe you can beat Alex Cordecha, but he clearly says no, that he don't think that he can beat Alex in 2022. He needs one more year, but I think by that time Alex may have progressed even more than Hermes. So I think if Hermes wants a good shot at Levan, I think he should do it right now. Joshi is an Indian name, yes, a surname, not necessarily a name, it is a surname. Austin C, would you be willing to train and pull Adam Silver in a King of the Table undercard match? Right-handed Adam is going to destroy me. I will definitely have a left-handed match if Adam Silver wants it. I can make it look close. I'm not sure who is going to win. I should get the winner of Devon and Levan since I snap arms like twigs. El Toro, okay. Stizzy, Levan needs to... Bishop arm wrestling. Is that you, Justin Bishop? I'm subscribed to your channel. I've heard that your TikToks are great, but I haven't watched them because TikTok is no longer existing in India. Stizzy, Levan needs to lay off those horse roids. I can't see him maintaining this current size and strength. Our future health issues, no good. And Levan, I think before he is going to have any issues, he is going to retire from arm wrestling. He is going to have many more opportunities. Like he already delayed the Devon Lad, probably the biggest match of his life. He already delayed it many times because of his movie. So what is he going to do in the future when he gets even bigger roles? I'm not sure if he's going to continue with the arm wrestling. And if I were Vince McMahon, imagine if Vince McMahon gets his eyes on Levan Saginashvili, that hairy 400-pound dude who can move fast, who is athletic also. Vince is getting Levan in WWE for sure. Somebody message WWE, show them Levan Saginashvili pictures. I'm sure they will be interested, and then we are going to lose Levan Saginashvili from arm wrestling. Austin C, Bishop Oh, you said that. I don't know what I said. Everyone says, oh, okay, I need to read your first. Joshi is an Indian name. Yes, yes, yes. I did say that. Everyone says all these things about the steroids, but there are so many world level strongmen just as big who stay relatively healthy for long periods. I think Levan knows about his health. He will take care of himself. How strong do you think Vitali currently is? Far better than he was. No, I don't think Vitali is even at that level that he was against Levan. Right now, I don't think so. Stacey, what happened? Big Frank. Do you think Juji Mufu will compete? I don't think so. Todzilla couldn't take Devon off center. Levan is dead. How do you know that? Were you there in the room? Todzilla had a super match against two guys before that. He competed in 6 rounds. Tordham, come on guys, gotta hit the like button. Thank you very much guys. 64 likes, only 101 people watching guys. Please thumbs up, take it to 100 at least. No one in strongman is 6'2", 400 pounds. Jonathan is saying. Levan is 6'3", from if I remember it correctly. And of course there are 400 pound guys in strongman. What are you talking about, Jonathan? Maybe not at 6'2". Eddie Hall was at 400 pounds at 6'3". YouTube not taking my credit card, can't send a super chat. Andy Nelson, no problem brother, no problem. Your support is all I need. I think RVJ is out of the king of the table for good. I would definitely agree. Todd Ham. Pradeep versus Aussie arm wrestler would create a lot of buzz. Definitely. I'm going to beat him left-handed, but I don't want his trophy that he keeps talking about. Not interested in that. Floss or die. In your opinion, what happened to Michael Todd? He went from beating Devon or Chafee not being able to beat anyone. We will see what happens. My suggestion was that Michael Todd should face Dave Chafee one more time. If he is able to beat Dave Chafee, then it has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with the other guys figuring out how to beat him, and maybe his pronation is. And if he's not able to beat Dave Chafee, which he has always been able to do in the past, then there is something wrong with him, his pronation, his riser, and he needs to consider being arm wrestling at the top elite level in the future. If he's not able to beat Dave Chafee, then clearly something is wrong with him. Full card of King of the Table? No, not yet. Only. So from what I got, this can be some news, and if you like it, please hit the thumbs up. I was watching Derek Smith live stream about a week ago, and he mentioned that the Dave Chafee match is off for some time. It is being postponed. So Derek was supposed to face Dave Chafee in June. I think in June. And he said that Dave is potentially looking for another match in June. And what is in June? King of the Table 4. We all know that. So Dave Chafee, I think we can call it for sure. If the agreements are made, Dave Chafee is going to be at King of the Table 4. So Devon versus Levan and Dave Chafee versus someone. Dave Chafee versus who? Hermes Gasparini, probably, my guess. Let's see how that goes. Who do you think? I think I'm quite sure that Dave Chafee is going to be at King of the Table 4. Who do you think his opponent is going to be? If Devon and Levan are competing against each other. Alexander Popovich is saying, I am a noob. Are you calling me a noob? Of course. I am. Full card? No, okay, no. In your opinion, what happened to Michael Todd? Read that. AB is saying, it feels like in the super heavies, weight matters a lot. It's turning into strongman sort of, be more massive for more leverage. I think the time where 100 kg, 110, 20 kg guys can dominate in the super heavyweight world, I think those times are gone. Can you just imagine a 20-year-old 90 kg John Brzezinski in today's world against Levan Saginashvili? Does that match even make any sense? Man, $20 massive super chat from someone. Massive super chat. Floss or die. Thank you, brother. I was reading all your comments and still you supported the channel financially with a $20 super chat. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you very much, brother. $20 is almost a month's worth of egg supplies for me. I think more than that. More than that. Man, really, really appreciate it. One of the women arm break at over the top event. Okay, I'm not aware of that. I watched over the top many years ago. I think I need to watch it one more time. I think about 5-6 years ago. Alex has only about 5.5 years under his belt, and Hermes has been doing this for over a decade. So Alex has a lot to learn. Yes, to move up crazy in his strength in the next few years. This is why I said that right now, because Hermes has gained a lot of weight and muscle in last few months. Maybe this is the only time where Hermes should go against Alex. Vitaly himself said that he's 15% better than what he was. Okay, I did not see that. I watched both of his interviews recently, but I do not remember that. I want to see Vitaly versus Dave. Oh, Vitaly versus Dave. I think that is also possible. That is possible, yeah. Levan is taller than Michael Todd. He's probably in between 6'3". So Levan himself says that he's 6'3". Michael also claims to be 6'3". How will the schoolboy match go? Schoolboy versus who? Versus Dave? No, that is not a match. Michael Todd versus Dave Chappie. Michael has zero chance. Do you see the girl arm break? Okay, so today, you're talking about the event that is going on today? Arm break happened there? Guys, did you enjoy the My Translation and Engage live stream? You want me to change something? Yes, keep it short. Weight is over the top 2 over. I don't think so. I don't. Right now, the lightweight women's classes and lightweight classes are going on. Where can you watch it? On a pay-per-view, Ronin Unleashed. Welcome to the chat. I'm going to copy paste the link. Just wait for it. That is going to be a $10 pay-per-view. Unfortunately, that nerve damage near the thumb on Monster has killed his pronation, and it is going to take a while to get back. Yeah, Michael is almost 50 years old. I don't think Michael has a while left with him to still be on the top of the world. Vitaly or Hermes maybe. Yes, Vitaly. Earlier I was thinking about Hermes, but now when I see Vitaly being mentioned, I think that can be the match. Divyanshu Singh, thank you. What do you think would happen in a match with Hermes versus Dave? We just talked about it. We talked about it. I think if Hermes is able to take Dave's wrist, he's going to win. Dave cannot side pressure through Hermes without his wrist like he did against Alex Kordeche in the first round. What happened to Ongarbayev? He did well in top 8. So people were mentioning that over the top, lot of Uzbeks are coming, and I saw in Ryan's video as well. But I think Asian Championship is going on right now. Asian Championship just finished today. I think today it is going to finish in Uzbekistan. So I don't think the top Uzbek guys are competing over there and then just they went to Australia after that. I don't think so. I'm not sure if the top Uzbek guys are there. Ronin Unleashed where? Okay, I posted the link, still happening. What? So Ongarbayev had a right shoulder surgery. He tore his rotator cuff. He did compete in a couple of competitions, and let's see if he competed in Asian Championships or not. I will be updating you in a video. The Aussie over the top event. Have you ever had a conversation with Larry Wheels? You are so underrated with your arm wrestling knowledge, and having him on your channel will get you the exposure that you deserve. Joseph Williams with a great comment. Yes. No, I have not talked with Larry Wheels, but I have been sending him a few messages, match sessions, and luckily, fortunately, Larry always replies. Always. 100% of the times. So I think he knows. I think Larry. Adam Silver always comments. Many times he has commented under my videos. Adam knows me. Don Idris has messaged me, the guy behind the guy running King of the Table Core Sports event. He also knows me. Larry also knows me. But I have not personally talked with them. I've messaged them back and forth, but not talked with them. Bharat Khanna with a 400 rupees fire super chat. Thank you very much, Bharat. Thank you very much. So in Rajasthan, the name can be pronounced as Bharat, and otherwise it is Bharat. So what is the pronunciation? 1 for Bharat and 2 for Bharat. Please mention in the comments, brother. Ronin Unleashed, thanks Pradeep. Okay, yes sir. The unidentified X. Do you arm wrestle? Unidentified X. $10 massive super chat. Thank you very much, brother. I have not arm wrestled for about in a competition, because there were no competitions in India. There are going to be a couple of competitions in next couple of months, and I'm going to be there. I have a table over there, a pulley system that I have not installed in almost a month. So I would say I've competed in only 3 tournaments, but those have not been recent. 2019 and 2020. I have not competed after 2020. I'm going to do that at least twice this year. And right now where I'm living, there are no arm wrestlers interested. Only one guy in 200-kilometer radius within me, and he says that he's not interested in arm wrestling. Bro, why are you on arm bed then? But I will be competing. So the answer is I haven't in last 1.5 year, but I will be this year at least twice in competitions. But thank you very much for the super chat. $10 is like a month's worth of petrol for my motorcycle. Thank you very much, brother. Man, I'm getting all my expenses covered here. Where I was, I think I left the chat. Okay. I think Vitaly versus Dave is a super heavy class defining match for the top 1 to 4 places. Tordham. Thanks, Pradeep. Clerks 93, yo. Chafee need a rematch with Leret after the match with Levan. Yes, I did make a detailed video about it. That can Devon Leret beat Dave Chafee under strict rules? Please, KTM Rider 87. Please watch that video if you haven't already. 3D designer. Levan looks stronger. Devon needs to train with heavy weights because endurance won't matter here. Right. If the strength gap is more than, let's say, 10-15%, the endurance is not going to matter. Because Levan's endurance is not bad. It is not bad. Nobody has endurance like Devon, of course, but Levan's endurance is not bad. Hello from Canada, Sean Moose. Thank you very much for joining, brother. Hi. Flaws or die. What would it take to get you into King of the Table in person? Visa. Permission from my work. That would take me to get. I've already been invited by one guy. He said that he can arrange a place to stay for me. That is good enough. I contacted with Engin that I just asked Engin, how can I go to, like, what is the reason? Of course, most of you also may not have traveled to any other country. I'm assuming at least 90% of you. I've never traveled to any other country. So I was asking Engin, why is that when Ryan Bowen invites someone, the visa gets declined, and when Engin Terzi or King of the Table invites someone, the visa gets approved? Why is the case? I just asked Engin that, and Engin told me that I can invite you to East versus West if you want. He can arrange food and accommodation for me. That was really, really nice for him. I'm thinking about going to 2 places, King of the Table and East versus West. Dave took out Alex's wrist fairly easily, and not long before that Alex took Ermi's hand and wrist control away just as badly. That tells us there's something at least for the next 6-8 months. I'm really upset because I had a bad injury in my wrist. Any psychologic advice? Physiologic, okay. Steve, I don't know, brother. My wrists are fine. My elbow is really messed up. I was attending a practice and something popped here 3 times. Like, I can hear it. It was a kind of a tear. And even today when I sleep like this and I wake up, man, that part of my elbow hurts like crazy. It has not healed in over 1.5 years, 1.5 years. I don't know what to do with it. I heard really loud 3 pops here. Like something tearing. Join the Pro Punja League, brother. I'm thinking about going there, but it is right-handed only. I don't want to compete right-handed anymore after my shoulder surgery. Need to see you attempt the COC 2.5. I was thinking about ordering. Yeah, I almost added it to the cart, but then I saw that the Shipping cost was as much as the cost of the product itself. It did not make much sense for me. Mike Coase has become an arm wrestling supporter, a member of the channel. Thank you very much, brother. If you become a member of the channel, you can just comment like this and your comment will be highlighted and I'm going to be able to read it easily. Although my attempt is to read all the comments anyways, but that also helps a lot. Thank you very much, Mike Coase. Thank you very much, brother. Man, stop moving the bed. Clerks 93. I will be doing that for. I think I can close the COC 2 the first time I grip it in my hand. I am not sure if I can close the 2.5. I would say no. 90% chances are I cannot close the 2.5. 100% chances are that I will be able to close it after some training. Billy is saying, I don't understand how Alex crushed Hermes and Dave crushed Alex, but Hermes can more likely beat Dave. I know styles make matches, but do you think Dave could crush Hermes? Right? It's weird. It is definitely possible, but I will not be counting Hermes completely. I will not be counting him out completely. Because like I said earlier, if Hermes takes his wrist, unlike Alex Cordecha, Hermes will beat him. Alex can still lose even if he has taken someone's wrist. We have seen that 3 times now. But it is not the case. I think you cannot find a video where Hermes took someone's wrist and he lost the match. I have not seen such video. Stacks, Dave versus Hermes needs to happen. You can tell Hermes has big respect for Dave. Everyone has respect for Dave in Europe. Almost all over the world, Dave is hugely respected. $10 makes that much difference where you live. I don't know what I mentioned. Yes, $10 is a good enough money, I think. For $10, you can have dinner with your wife if you go outside 2-3 times, I would say. Yeah, 3 times at least. So now you can calculate. Although I never eat outside. Never. Talk about Engin's live stream with Levan brother Deepak Krishna. Unfortunately, man, it was around 3 a.m. when that live stream was going on. I did not get to watch it. Bagdogra, Abhishek, Bagdogra. Men have lost 25% of their grip strength in past 50 years despite growing taller. Scientific fact. That is interesting. That could be mainly because of the physical, the labor work. Almost everything is working from home right now and office work. Very few people are working hard physical labor. So I think, and 20-30 years ago, nothing was online. Almost everything was physical before the computers were there. So I think that could be the reason for that. Pradeep versus Adam Silver, Irfan Ramzan. That match needs to happen. Left-handed, but right, I will lose. Benjamin Mack, Adam too strong. Yes, correct. Pradeep versus Aussie, Ready Bag, Stizzy. Big Frank, welcome to Arm Wrestling supporter. Big Frank has also become a member of this channel. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Pradeep versus Aussie Arm Wrestler. Adam is strong. Pradeep versus Aussie running maybe. Aussie does not want that heat. He does not want to lose to me. Why Indian tournament are not improving? They are going to improve. Pro Punja League is having a tournament on 22nd, 23rd and 24th. Veins, prelims and finals. July I'm talking about. And that tournament is going to be as good of a tournament as you have ever seen. I'm talking about production value. The money that is going to be poured in that tournament. The best that you are going to see anywhere in the world I'm talking about. Expect Zloty level tournament there. I'm not talking about the level of the depth of the talent. I'm talking about the production value. And before that, in May, I think May 21st is the date, BCAI is also having a national championship in India, in Goa. So they are going to do a really great job as well. Who would win, Prudnik or Corey West? Zane Will is asking. Right now, I would have to go with Prudnik. Can't even buy one meal for $10 here, Clerks 93. That is the difference where you live. Like, if I make $1,000 from YouTube in India, which I have in the past a couple of months, I can quit my job for $1,000 a month. That is a really, really good amount. Brazil top 15 in the world. Possible. I would not say so. In super match format, yes, it is possible. Yes, top six round format, I think Brazil can beat a lot of people. But there are many people, many Europeans who would just flash pin John Brezink in a tournament format or even in a best of 3 match. Please arrange arm wrestling tournaments in Jharkhand. I'm near Jharkhand, but I do not have the power to do that. Samir Saurabh, sorry brother. That's like $10 being worth 120, 150. So there is one thing, purchase power parity, I think they call it, which is good. Like I mentioned, $1,000, you can retire from YouTube. I can be a full-time arm wrestler without even arm wrestling. So that tells you a lot. Devon said that if he lose against Levan, he will take a long rest and he will travel to South America or Africa to promote arm wrestling. So sadly, we won't see him versus Hermes. I think Devon said that, Steve, he did say that, but I don't think he said that if he's going to lose. He said that it is his future plan anyways. Do you know about this guy, Kyle Cummings? Yes, I have met him. Actually, I've seen him in my tournament. When I went to my first tournament, he was also there. He has arm wrestled Larry Wheels. He first started and won. Yeah. Kyle Cummings, I have seen him. He has a YouTube channel as well. The largest natural giant on record, 7'9", Angus, would rip Levan's arm off. I doubt that. Bro, where do you live? I want to meet you if I ever come to Bengal. Bagdogra. I mentioned that earlier. So I think that's about it. I've been going on for 1 hour, 1 minute. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So the chat revenue is showing 2.5 thousand rupees. That is really amazing. 114 concurrent viewers, 762 views, average view duration 7 minutes 14 seconds. That is amazing. I'm reading some stats of YouTube. Chat rate 4. I'm not sure what chat rate means. Let me give you some data. The chat rate of the stream at the most recently available time. What is chat rate? Man, unidentified X with another $10 super chat. Man, you guys are going crazy with this. Who is your favorite arm wrestler? I have said that in the past. Prudnik is my favorite arm wrestler to watch. Otherwise, personality wise, popularity wise, people say that I'm a Devon Light hater, but I would say Devon. But just to watch on the table, I would say Prudnik is one of my favorite. My favorite, not one of my favorite. Because he can arm wrestle in a hook. He can just roll out of a hook. Man, Prudnik can do everything. The way he defeated Rustam Babayev in 2019, that made me a big, huge Prudnik fan. I know he had defeated Rustam in the past as well, but the way he was just casually holding Rustam in a hook, which like not many people can do on this planet. I became an immediate fan after that. Pradeep, can we chat about this subject or upcoming matches or anything on your channel if you want? We can chat about this subject. Which subject? Peace all. Big Frank, thank you very much. Rahman Zulfiki, nice Pradeep, keep pushing bro, thank you very much. Hook my man Pradeep up with the like button fellas. Billy, thank you very much brother. Thank you, lot of support. Some says he's the next GOAT. Irfan, who? Angus, you're talking about Angus? 3,000 pound anchor off. That's amazing. Roman, you did well on Angus. Devon is fun to watch. Chat revenue is now, oh my god, 3.4 thousand rupees. Thank you very much guys. Thank you very much. That is like, this chat is like for me almost more than 1 week of entire expenses covered. Almost 1 week to 10 days. Now I can say 10 days. Jason Merton, I'm going to end this, otherwise it is going out of hand. Love the content, keep up the great work. Thank you very much brother Jason, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Over 1 hour and you guys just covered the entire expenses for me for at least 10 days, I would say. Thank you very much brother. Irfan, thank you. Bye. Subscribe if you haven't already. Arm wrestling news for you. Man, really appreciate it.